Hello everyone, and welcome to a very much overdue Hardly a Podcast episode 12? I think, is it 12?
I thought we were up to 18.
No, what? Well, we would be up to 18 if we did one every week like we were supposed to. But
Okay.
we really haven't, so I think we're number 12. Anyway, yeah, I'm Jamie, and with me today, as always, is Nosh and Simon.
Hello.
Hello.
You
Hi,
answered
Nosh.
in the reverse order.
I know,
Yeah.
sorry.
It was too slow.
Yeah, we'd have been waiting all night. So how are you guys?
I'm alright. I just had a fart that wasn't a fart and I had to run to the toilet. So apart from that,
Oh,
I didn't
God.
have this.
Oh, my God.
I'm fine apart from my bruised ribs or whatever.
That is going out on the internet, and that is never coming down. That will be with you forever.
It was one of those where I probably should have been sat on the toilet beforehand, just in case.
We've all been there. I had one that woke me up the other day that was like that. I was like, oh, that's not going to be a fart. Quick, go.
Can I just recommend
We've gone
you to
immediately off topic.
some serious dietary fibre? I think is in order right now. That's just revolting.
There's fibre in kebab, right?
No,
Oh,
really
that's
isn't.
up.
Probably gristly bits in the meat.
I just want to know how many people watch this the entire way through, because
No.
we're meant to be talking about E3, and then there's you two plebs currently comparing stools.
Yes, that's how we were.
I've got a three-legged one.
No, in that much detail. Oh,
Stools and they only got 3 legs.
so anyway, Nosh, how are you feeling now after your little accident
Sore.
that stopped you from playing video games for a whole 2 days?
I still managed to do some recording, so I was fairly dedicated.
See, Simon, that's called motivation.
Yeah, I was going to say, surely you had nothing to do but play games.
Well, no, because the first day he couldn't even reach his keyboard. He was just like that put out.
But he's got an on-screen keyboard, how can he not reach that?
Well, I think it's very difficult to play games with an on-screen keyboard.
Yeah, that just wouldn't work at all.
I mean,
Most of the time you just have about a quarter of the screen taken up by the on-screen keyboard.
you may as well have just given him a dance pad for all the good it would have done him.
Yeah. I was in some pain the first day. And not moving very much, if at all, where possible. Well, that's the last time I ever play football. I knew it was a mistake.
I think it was the first time you played football as well.
Well, in a while, yeah. About a couple of years.
Oh,
People always seem to get injured playing football. Whenever you see somebody with something broken, it's not, oh, I fell down the stairs or I was hit by a car. It was, oh, I was playing football.
That's because you don't generally tend to deliberately put yourself in harm's way when you're crossing the road or walking down the stairs. With football, you do take the risk. Well, not just football, with any sport, you do try and, throw yourself around a bit more.
I didn't.
Or
All I
else
went to
it's
do was
not
kick
really
the
a
ball that was in
sport.
the air. And I managed to completely stack it and hit the floor.
Oh,
See,
dear.
9 times out of 10, you do that, hit the floor, get back up again, continue.
You get back up
I
again,
managed to do it and just sort of...
you brush all the drink and broken glass off your shirt, and you just keep dancing.
Yeah, somehow I managed to sort of wind myself and cause muscle spasms and a variety of other exciting things.
It's fine, it worked out okay.
Yeah, I'm not dead.
Got free dinner out of it.
Well, yes. For all the people listening, I would like to thank Jamie for his kind help in making me pasta bacon, helping me get up and things out.
And doing the fucking washing up because you refused. It's been what, 3-4 days since this accident now? He's been up and about, perfectly fine, and I'm just like, oh Nosh, could you wash up the Tupperware, or the, what's it called? The Perspex, Pyrex, that's it.
oh yeah.
Could you wash up the Pyrex so I can make a pasta bacon? He's like, oh no, we're back, no, I can't do it. So I had to do the fucking washing up as well. And let me tell you, I'm terrible at making pasta bake. That was so hard to clean. It was just burnt everywhere.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it did look like it was a bit ingrained. But that's a good thing about Pyrex. It does come off
Oh yeah.
better than a lot of other crockery.
I mean, you could just put anything on the side of Pyrex. It'd be just like cement, super glue,
yeah, it's probably
fallout
something
from
NASA made.
Chernobyl, and just wipe, dry wipe, just comes off.
Yeah, NASA probably made it for something in space.
I mean, it's not like regular pots and pans where you can just scrub so much that you end up erasing the pan and the stain is still left.
Mm.
You've just completely scrubbed through the bottom of the pan and there's still just a stain floating
Probably
in
what
space.
they use for windows in space, on spaceships.
I didn't even know they had windows in spaceships.
You need to look outside occasionally, see
Not
where you go.
necessarily, it's all equipment driven. You just got to look at the readouts on the computer screen. You don't need a window.
They've always got windows on, I'm sure.
You don't need to, though.
I'm not
It's
talking
like
sort of
putting a
portholes.
window on a submarine. It's completely useless. I can see nothing out of it.
Well, when you're on the surface, you can.
My God. Just why? Why would you ever need it?
But they do.
But they don't
They've got
need
windows
it.
on a... I've seen spaceships.
It's not like a car, though. You can't.
I know,
You can't
but they still
drive
have
it by
to.
looking out the window. You have to look at the readouts on the computer screen and be like, "Oh, we need to change this."
Sure, the space shuttles had glass on the front.
I don't know.
Well, maybe not glass, but they had a window of some sort.
I'm not saying they don't. I'm not saying they don't have windows. I'm just saying they don't need them, and that they're stupid, and that anyone who puts a window on a spaceship's stupid. Because it's
Well,
all
you write to
fucking black
NASA.
out there. Why would you need to look at it if it's black?
Well, you write to NASA and tell them that.
I will. I
Dear
will,
NASA,
and I
don't
wouldn't
put
be the
windows on.
first one.
Thanks. Much love, Jamie.
Oh dear. Either way, one of us is looking really stupid right now. It's like
How did
playing,
we
it's
get
like
past
playing a very.
spaceships again?
Doesn't matter.
Right.
I'm going to bring it straight back to what we're meant to be talking about. It's a lot like playing a video game. See what I did there?
Tenuous link.
Yeah,
That was a very tenuous link.
beautifully
Okay.
signalled.
And what it brings us right back to is what is essentially going to be the meat and potatoes of this. No, it's not the meat and potatoes. It's bread and butter. Meat and potatoes is something completely different. As what's going to be the bread and butter of this podcast, which is E3, which is happening next week sometime. I don't know what time. It's next week.
June
You
the
missed
4th.
out a far better link there. You could have gone from astronauts to psychonauts to humble bundle. But moment's gone.
It's
E3
fine.
it is.
June the 4th to the 7th. E3.
It's between this podcast and the next one, whenever the next one is. That's all I care about.
Live from E3.
So I currently
wish.
have.
We'll just make it up and say it's live from E3.
It could be live from E3 for all they know.
Yeah.
I mean, what you two don't know is I'm not actually sat in my room recording this right now. I am not 5
Can't be on a
feet
roller
away
coaster
from
with
you.
pens.
I'm not. I'll tell you where I am, though. I'm in LA. I'm in Los Angeles. I'm sitting in a jacuzzi. And I'm talking to you over the wonder of the internet.
Is your laptop
I
gonna
am
be wet?
live at E3 right now. And I'm in a jacuzzi. I'm really not happy about
Bit
being in a
early.
jacuzzi because I've been here for a while and I'm getting quite wrinkly now. But yeah, see, look, we can do this and no one will know. No one needs to know.
Fair enough.
I'm here, I'm drinking pina coladas and
Dancing
whatever
in the
this
rain.
green shit is. It's good life. You two should have come. Unfortunately, there wasn't enough money in the company budget to send one of us, let alone 3.
So what's at E3 while you're there, Jamie?
Right, well, I have 2 computer screens full of crap right now, and I'm going to try and get through most of it.
As soon as you talk while you eat, you spray it everywhere.
I hate you so much. Just, and you've ruined my train of thought as well. Anyway,
Choo choo.
here is the list of things that is pretty much certain to be at E3. Either they've got playable demos, or we know there is going to be some information about them.
Cool.
So I'm just going to read through the list, and then we'll just talk about things that we find notable.
Alright.
Okay, so we got Borderlands 2. There'll be a playable demo of Borderlands 2.
Yep.
There's going to be Black Ops 2.
Yep.
And there's going to be Darksiders 2. So that's all the 2s. Then we've got DayZ, which is kind of... I think it's DayZ. Could be DayZ.
Oh, yeah, that's the,
it's the zombie
mod
thing.
for, I don't even know what it's called. Armour 2?
Yeah, it's like
It's
a
a
very
mod for that.
big... It's a very big open-world zombie-type game.
Yeah.
Then we've got the Battlefield 3 DLC. Armoured Kill and Close Quarters. One is a bunch of maps specifically for vehicles, and the other is a bunch of maps without any vehicles at all. Then we got Crysis 3, Pikmin 3, which I thought was quite notable, Far Cry 3, Assassin's Creed 3, Dead Space 3, Gears of War 4, then the new Medal of Honor game, which is kind of EA trying to muscle in on the COD stuff again. Then we got a Rock Band game, which no one gives a shit about anymore and hasn't given a shit about for the past, 5 years. Then there's Pokemon Conquest, which is essentially a Pokemon war game. I don't even know what I can say to that. It's Pokemon.
That sounds amazing.
It's Pokemon, but it's war. Then there's the new PlanetSide game, new Hitman game, new Tomb Raider game, the new Counter-Strike game, and there will be a playable demo of World of Warplanes.
I wanted to get the beta for World of Warplanes.
Yeah, I've been sitting around waiting for the beta for ages. Never got emailed.
There's a new Bioshock as well.
There's the new Bioshock.
Oh, free, yeah. So lots of sequels.
An awful lot of sequels. If you thought last year's
DayZ, that DayZ's on Armour 2.
Oh, God, so another sequel. If you thought last year had a lot of sequels, you have not seen this year. In terms of consoles, there's probably nothing at all. I'm not going to lie. We've had no information so far, and none of the developers of the game seem to be particularly excited either, so it's very unlikely, unless they've kept it very under wraps, that there's going to be any sort of announcements for the next consoles. Outside of the Wii U, which we already knew about and don't really give a shit about.
Yay, the Wii U.
So yeah, there's that.
Yay.
I don't know, it looks like a fairly good bunch of stuff. I mean...
So which ones are you going to go check out, Jamie, while you're there?
While I'm here, I'm going to go see all the Booth Babes. All of them. Every last pair of them. Every last pair.
Wow, going old school with the Booth Babes. I thought they were trying to get away from that image.
Yeah, but I'm here to show the conservative side of E3. That there's, don't fix it if it ain't broke. But no, on a serious note, I am quite looking forward to seeing Borderlands 2, because we've seen a lot of information from them, a lot of gameplay type stuff, but no actual, decently lengthed gameplay footage. So I want to see how that plays out.
Can I suggest me and Nosh spend, since you're in LA at E3, can me and Nosh go to Resd in Brighton then instead?
You're more than welcome to go to Brighton. You can go whenever you want.
Do you want to go to Resd in Brighton, Nosh?
Alright.
It's only £12. It's the PC and Indie game show, and they've got the playable demo of Borderlands 2. So Jamie can pretend to be in LA, whereas we could actually go to a game show. I'm sure we could invite the real Jamie too.
The real Jamie, as opposed to the pretend Jamie.
The one that's in
the
LA.
pretend Jamie who's in the pretend LA.
He's just in a bathtub in a hat.
Why? You don't need a hat to go to LA.
It's
What
sunny.
does the hat symbolize?
Your heat stroke.
It's not
Right.
sunny. Look, you brought us off topic, Nosh. Look what you've done. Anyway, in terms of games I'm excited for, Borderlands 2, Crysis 3, mostly for the graphical side of things. I want to see if it can match the first one. Assassin's Creed 3, Far Cry 3, definitely. And I don't really give a shit about all this sort of Call of Duty, Medal of Honor crap.
Awesome.
And World of Warplanes. I like World of Warplanes.
I like planes.
Also, being showcased at E3 will be the Unreal Engine 4, which is a gaming engine that looks fantastic. I'm looking at pictures of it right now. It looks amazing. So yeah, there's
Is that the Unreal Engine from Epic Games?
Yes.
So the continuation of there being too many first-person shooters continues.
Well, not all Unreal games are first-person shooters.
No, I was on about E3 in general.
Oh well,
a lot of those games are shooty games.
Yeah,
Well, they're still popular, aren't they?
Yeah, but can't one person just make one?
I mean, to be fair,
I don't care about competition. They're all fucking same.
These are the big banner things, and these are the things we know about. So, I mean, next week we'll probably have a bigger picture of the things that they've actually shown, and it probably won't be, all big names to draw the eye in. There'll probably be a few smaller things there as well.
So Sega got a new console coming out. When's that going to be announced at E3?
I think Sega are still reeling from the failure of the Dreamcast.
The Dreamcast was awesome.
20 years.
Did you own a Dreamcast?
No, I had a friend who owned one. What? It had a controller like a Wii U.
Yeah, massive and completely unusable.
It had a little screen in it.
That too.
It had online
That
gaming.
too.
It was just ahead of the curve by quite a distance.
Yeah. Yeah, you're right. But no, I don't think Sega's going to be bringing out a console.
Nope.
So yeah, a lot of stuff that we can't really talk about because none of it's happened yet. But, I mean, stuff to look forward to at least.
The excitement.
Talking about
I'm
games
tingling in
using
my toes. How about you, Nosh? What are you looking forward to?
Well, you mentioned the Unreal Engine, the new Unreal Engine. Well, I've been looking at a game this evening which uses that new Unreal Engine called Hawken, which is
It's a German.
No, it's like a mech. Like you play, it's like big robot-y things. It is a multiplayer mech combat game using the new Unreal Engine.
Cool.
And it looks pretty cool. It was shown at the NVIDIA. Like they have a big thing every year showing what they're doing at the moment with their graphics and stuff. And the interesting thing that they were talking about this year at the NVIDIA conference was the expansion into cloud computing. In particular, they are the first people to move graphic processing onto the cloud.
Right.
So people with terrible laptops like mine, or even tablets or phones or anything that's kind of underpowered graphically, would be able to play top-end games with top-end graphic quality. And Hawken, which comes out on the 12th of the 12th of the 12th, so December this year,
Right.
is one of the games that's going to be available on it.
So, do you know how it works?
Yes. Essentially, you don't have a disc, you don't download it, it's online-based completely, so in browser, I guess, and you can have across all platforms. It will be available. It's going to start off just being on PC, but you will be able to play this game across all of the consoles, and you can just drop straight in. You just go on the website. It's free to play. There will be items and stuff you can pay for, but it will be free to play.
Cool.
So yeah, one person could be playing on a tablet while someone could be on a laptop. So it's got quite a big range of things you can do with it. It must be one of the first games where you can play across pretty much any console and any type of device, pretty much.
So, basically, the graphics are being rendered off-site. They're being rendered in a big server somewhere.
Yeah, so it's essentially everything's being ported to your screen.
And so it's a lot like just streaming video, really. That's the only sort of power that you'd need. The same sort of power to stream a video.
Yeah, so you're reliant upon a decent internet connection.
Well, yeah.
But then what isn't these days? But yeah, it looks good. I'll post you a linky thing which I've got because I've signed up for the closed beta and been accepted.
For Hawken?
For Hawken, yeah.
I don't think Nosh has explained quite how it works. I'll let you know. It's magic. That's how it works.
It's pretty much magic.
It's the GeForce grid thing, isn't it? I'm not really a big fan of this cloud stuff.
Well,
I have my computer next to me.
I know what you're like, and you're all like conspiracy theory type stuff.
Not conspiracy theory. It's just that there's lag issues and you've got to have high-speed internet. I imagine in the future, yeah, it probably will go that way. But at the moment, probably not going to get straight on board with it.
Lag is an issue, but to be fair, if it's a multiplayer game anyway, it will probably have the same level of lag as if you were to play any multiplayer game. Only, instead of sending the information from your computer to the server, all the information is on the server and it just has to distribute it to each individual person. So it's kind of just the reverse. So there will still be lag there, but it would basically be indistinguishable. And then I would assume if you're also playing a single-player game, they would have some sort of lag compensation.
I think it's entirely multiplayer. I posted a link to a video of it, where they show you it as well, which you can peruse later.
It does look like a really good-looking game.
It does look really good.
I mean, the Unreal Engine 4 just looks gorgeous. And the detail and the refinement and all sort of particles and everything it can render, it just looks amazing.
Yeah. And it's so good because the main problem with my laptop at the moment is the graphics capabilities of it.
Well,
so to be able to have something else... Well, yes, it's got a few other problems going on now, but it didn't before. So being able to play in that manner, so it can have the top graphics, but without having to go buy a new computer with the top graphics card, is nice. It's good. It's such a good way to go. And as Simon says, there could be I think there could be some teething problems with going towards cloud with everything. But that's the way things are moving anyway. Google are investing lots of money in the sort of cloud computing, and they're already selling it to major businesses, taking on control of all their data for them, sort of for a fee, and running all of their data and all their systems for them, which makes life easier. But you do wonder what Google are going to might do with all your data at some point if they so chose to.
They're going to do evil.
It's the same with all cloud services, like the OnLive thing, which is what the NVIDIA GeForce Grid will be used for, I imagine, at first, to be on the OnLive thing, which is currently going on.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you've been kicked from it. Oh, well, can't play any games anymore.
I imagine... See, with technology to this point, it's always been, DVD replaced VHS, which replaced all the other stuff. Big long chains of new technology replacing old technology. The thing with cloud is that doesn't seem like it's going to be the case right now. It almost seems like it's going to be an alternative that's run in parallel. So it's not going to kill discs and say Steam or anything like that, but it's just going to be another option.
Yeah, I could imagine that game companies could quite like it though, because you don't have any. There's no files that you save. You have none of their IP, so you can't copy it. You can't sell it on.
True.
They're just sort of.
But I mean, it does like Simon said, does rely on a very good internet connection.
But I think generally the internet connections are probably about getting there at the moment.
No, if you live back home, Nosh, you wouldn't be able to use it.
Maybe, I'm not sure.
And anyway, stop sticking up for the games developers with their IP. Stick up for the consumer, you bastard.
I'm not saying that they should. I was just
DRM-free all the way.
Wow.
I was just saying that they may like that idea, the game companies.
Yeah, they probably would.
So if they were then pushing
there are
advantages.
There are advantages on both sides. If people have a slow internet connection but a good computer, you can get a disc and have the same experience as if you've got a fast internet connection but a crap computer and you take it off the cloud.
Yeah.
And if you've got a crap computer and a slow internet connection, well, society just doesn't like you.
Yeah, Cyberbia.
It's just the worst of both worlds.
Is it Cyberbia or Siberia? It was Siberia.
Siberia's the place. Cyberbia sounds like nothing at all.
There's Siberia, spelled Cyberia.
Yeah.
People who are on dial-up and stuff.
I see.
Stuck out in the wastelands of technology.
Nosh's word of the day.
Nosh's nugget of knowledge. I like that word, actually. That's a nice word.
Yeah.
So, awesome. Well done, Nosh.
Yep.
Simon?
So both sign up to the beta if you want. See if it works.
I will do it later.
Yeah.
Right, Simon, what news do you have?
I said about Rezzed, which I think we should actually go to, in all seriousness.
When is it?
We can do that.
6th to the 7th of July. It's £12 per day or £20 for both days.
Oh, Nosh can't afford it.
Well, then I might.
It's just PC and indie games.
We can do that. We can go there.
That'd be nice.
Yeah, we'll do that. It's a date. You heard it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
We will report
See you
live.
in Brighton.
Yeah, we'll have hardly a party.
Hardly a party.
We'll film it.
Yeah, it'll be hardly a party because it'd be just us three. Just us three
We could
and
take
no
tents and
booze.
film stuff.
You can take the camera.
Well, I was intending on doing that.
We've got the
Take
camera.
That
and the
kind of,
recording.
I thought that kind of went without saying. Anyway, what other gaming news, Simon?
Well, I've just spent the last 20 minutes prior to this podcast downloading the Humble Indie Bundle 5. It's very good. I think it came out today. I don't particularly
I
know.
think it was today. If not today,
Is
it
it
will be
free, or
yesterday.
did you pay for it?
You have to
You
pay
you clearly don't understand the way the Humble Indie Bundle works, Nosh.
They bundle a whole load of stuff together and you pay a small amount.
You pay what you want for it.
Is it the
But
pay
you have to pay a
want?
minimum of 1 cent.
It used to be that you pay what you want for it, or you can get it for free. I think that was the first one was pay what you want, or you can get it for free.
Right.
Yeah, maybe.
And it was
But this is
was raising money for charity.
This is the 5th one. And yeah, you have to do a minimum of £1.
What games are in the indie bundle, Simon?
So, Simon, what games in the Humble Indie Bundle? Well, Simon, we've got Bastion, which you already have, but I bought it again anyway.
Wow.
Because if they had more stuff to it, I think if you'd get, pay for the most expensive game, which is Bastion, which you had to spend over, $7.20 or something at the time, then if more stuff gets added, you get that as well. I'm not sure, it's the first time I've done it. So I thought, fuck it, I'll do it anyway. And it's most of my money I put for charity rather than the developers.
Yeah.
So, yeah. So I thought, Bastion's awesome. It's a shame I can't gift it to someone else. Limbo, which I was going to get anyway because it was on sale on Steam yesterday. I think it still is today. Amnesia, which is supposed to be really scary. Psychonauts, which is awesome. And Sword Sorcery, which looks a bit weird. But the other four look really good. Well, Bastion's awesome.
So, in one fell swoop, you've now got a lot of games to do playthroughs of.
Yeah, and you can link them all with Steam as well. And, I also got Midnight Club 2 yesterday as well. For free. Because I joined the Rockstar group on Steam. And if you did it during May, at the end of the month, they gave you Midnight Club 2.
Still is May.
No, you had to do it a few days ago or something.
Okay. So, yeah, you've got a lot of playthroughs to keep you busy.
Yeah.
You are going to do playthroughs of them, aren't you?
Nope.
Yeah. I got Skyrim to play as well.
Please don't tell me you're going to do a playthrough of that.
No.
Good.
Plus, you've got Skyward Sword, which you've not played.
I've got Fallout New Vegas.
You've just got a list of things to work your way through. To be fair, so do I. I've got a list of things to
Yeah.
work my way through.
Goddamn Steam deals. It's like, I'll buy that.
Tell me.
I'll buy that.
The amount of
I'll buy that.
sequels I've got that I have yet to play through. I've played Mass Effect 3, I haven't played Mass Effect 2. I've got Shank, which I haven't played. And I've got Shank 2, which I haven't played. I've got Super Monday Night Combat, which I haven't properly played yet.
I uninstalled that.
Did you not like it?
We couldn't get the matchmaking to work on it.
Yeah, but they did like an update.
Did it fix it?
I don't know, I haven't tried it yet because none of you two are around.
Well, it's free to download anyway, just to go again.
Yeah.
No big deal.
Top of my list is to get a new computer that can actually play games.
I mean, now that we've got 100 meg broadband, cheers Virgin, even though we're not getting 100 meg because it's still throttled us.
Love you, Virgin. Can we have a new super hub that isn't the super hub?
But yeah, our uploads are really, and downloads are pretty quick now.
Yeah, I noticed that it took like no time at all to upload the past few days. So I wondered what was going on.
Well, I downloaded the Humble Indie Bundle, all the games except I think I've still got Psychonauts to download because I paused it because it was just ruining the internet while we were on Skype. But all the others downloaded in 10 minutes.
Pretty good going.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go get the Humble Indie bundle. The most someone paid for it is $3,000.
That's pretty good. To be fair, That's a really awesome move on their part.
I think it's already raised about $500,000 in its first day.
Go! Spend more money on it.
Oh, an interesting stat for you. It tells you the average that people pay for like what platform they're using it on.
Yeah.
And the lowest paid is PC, Windows. Then it's Mac. Then the people who pay the most are Linux users.
Yeah, no, it's been like that pretty much every time they do one of these bundles.
Which
is really ironic, because people always say, oh, we won't make games for people who use Linux, because people on Linux don't like spending money. It's just not true.
Well, maybe it's because there's not as many people getting it, so it doesn't... Like the Windows, so many more people. But
maybe.
EA have made... Is it... What? Command and Conquer. I know it's a browser-based game for PC, but if you go onto Ubuntu Store, the little app thing, you can get Command and Conquer, the browser game on there and stuff, officially uploaded by EA and things like that.
Yeah. And, what was it? Bit Trip Runner, that's now on Linux as well.
Oh, it's all coming together. That's what they should announce at E3. Steam and Linux and yay.
It's been in the works for so long.
Man, the only reason people use Windows really is, well, because you kind of use it at work and school.
Video games.
But
everything else.
Video games.
Everything else, I had a Linux version that I was more satisfied with.
Yeah. Windows 8 looks poo.
Yeah.
Metro looks poo.
To be fair, the other versions looks pretty terrible, just from a design purpose, anyway. So yeah, let's just not even get started on Windows 8, because I won't be getting it. I'll skip it like I skip Vista.
Skip 7 for ages.
Yeah, I intend to. I didn't have a copy of Windows XP, so for the Vista years, I just use Linux exclusively. So yeah, my piece of news for this week is the Borderlands 2 Collector Edition.
Hasn't that been around for a while? Because don't you get some like exclusive weapons if you get it?
It's been around for a while, but we haven't done a podcast for a long while. So
I thought it'd been around for ages.
I've had this tabbed. This was from like mid-May, so while we were still doing exams and things. But it's crazy. You get like a bobblehead, you get big ass loot chest, you get like maps, field notes, posters, and everything. I mean, it sets you back £100, but for £100 you get an awful lot. Especially considering that most games nowadays probably would take up, I don't know, the best part of half that cost.
Yeah.
So yeah, really looking forward.
You have to get quite a lot more though to be worth twice as much or more.
Well, you do get a lot. You get. Let's have a look. The case is one of those steel cases. You then have an art book, a book of extra story things, a numbered certificate of authenticity, a bunch of postcards, comic book. I think that's a bunch of stickers. You get a bobblehead. A bobblehead of one of the characters, and some chart of something in the game, a chart of all the different mobs that you can face in the game, and it's all like size comparisons and things. And then a big box that all comes in that is a replica of the loot chest in the game that you get stuff from. So for £100, if you're the sort of guy who likes collecting useless crap that you can only really look at, buy it. It's awesome.
I'd imagine Simon would like it. He bought, Blade Runner 4 times, different versions and copies, and one with a suitcase.
He didn't buy it 4 times.
No,
he bought it
5
once.
Times.
God.
I got the director's cut from ages. I've got that. I had that for years. And then I got the one in the little briefcase thing. And that's got the director's cut in it again. The Ultimate Edition, the international release, the American release, and the studio print. Oh wait, I've got 6 copies of the same film.
Wow.
But it came with a little unicorn thing, and a little space cat, and an art book, and it comes in a cool case.
It was a really cool case.
Oh, and then and that's the DVD one. I could splash out and get the Blu-ray version of them.
I thought it was about to say I could splash out and get the VHS version. That would be like the super
Collection
collector's
complete.
edition. So much of a collector's edition that you can't actually use any part of it. All you can do is collect it and look at it.
We got a Gladiator one like that. We don't have it on Blu-ray, but it came on the video and on DVD. I think it was at the kind of crossover time. So it came on in a set with the book, in a big box thing, with the VHS and it on DVD, and the soundtrack.
Did it come with the special extended version, which is just even more credits?
I guess so. I can't remember for certain.
Because there are a lot of credits in that film.
There was a lot of people.
Talking of films, we'll have to see Prometheus tonight.
Yep.
Yeah, we literally just during the toilet break that we took halfway through this, we literally just bought the tickets.
Yeah.
So we're off to see
Midnight showing Prometheus after spending all of... Was it yesterday when we watched all the aliens?
Yeah.
Yes, it was yesterday. God, you've been out of it, haven't you?
I can't remember if it was yesterday or David.
I remember it like it was yesterday.
Every day feels like a Sunday at the moment. I think it's... What day is it? Thursday?
Thursday.
Wow, I was going to say Tuesday. The only thing that made me think it wasn't Tuesday is that Prometheus and the tickets that I just clicked on said Friday.
Because they are technically Friday.
Well,
Yeah, it's the 1 minute past midnight show.
Yeah.
It didn't look super busy, but that's good. It'll just be full of the hardcore people who've watched a lot of Alien and Predator movies.
And then us.
Well, we watched all the films yesterday, and we've watched them all
but
before.
I still wouldn't consider myself a hardcore fan. I mean, I ain't going in costume or anything.
Man.
You're more than welcome, Nosh. You're more than welcome.
Oh man, you should have gone to see Avengers, Nosh, in your Hulk outfit. Oh, we missed a trick there.
Hulk thought movie was reasonably well put together.
Hulk would smash.
Hulk buy special collector's edition with 5 different versions of movie.
Apparently Prometheus has superb performances but a bonkers plot.
Yeah.
Why? What? Why, Nosh? Put the spoilers away. Put the
I haven't
reviews
opened the
away.
article, that's all
Put everything away. I want to go completely blank-minded. I don't want to know anything about this. I want to walk in and I want to let the film and nothing but the film sway my opinion.
Okay. Going round blank.
I often do that.
Blankety blankety blank.
I often walk around with a blank stare on my face.
They've made a great Gatsby film. Not entirely related, but it is a film.
Yeah, I was watching the trailer of that the other day. I think it had a motherfucking zebra in it.
I do like a zebra in a film.
I think during the trailer they were dancing to like techno music or dubstep, perhaps.
Were you dreaming again, Simon?
It may have been.
1920s
Techno
New York
music and a
dubstep.
zebra in the 1920s doesn't sound quite right.
I'm going to have to look this up now.
No, you're right. They did dance around to techno music.
What the hell? I would say I'll look at my history on YouTube, but that could take a long time to find.
It's just a shameful tour back past the next 3 days.
Well, it'll just be like 90% K-pop
Yeah.
with occasional gaming.
Yeah. Well, you say occasional gaming. Fucking hell, it's appalling. What's the maximum amount of videos you can have in a YouTube playlist? I kind of need to look this.
200.
Because mine's stuck on 131, and whenever I added stuff yesterday, it wouldn't add them properly, and then when I checked today, all the stuff I added isn't there anymore.
I'm pretty sure it's 200. I mean, there's no saying that YouTube hasn't revised it down, because they're really good at pulling tricky shit on you.
So it's a bit of a random one, though, if it's on 131.
Yeah.
Wait, it's saying it's back up. Anyway, I'm going a bit off topic here. My personal YouTube list.
To be fair, we were off topic anyway. We're talking about the Great Fucking Gatsby.
Yeah, if anyone likes K-pop when they're playing League of Legends, check out my K-pop playlist.
Link in the
That's
description.
how I play LOL all the time.
Link in the description.
League of Legends has to be played with K-pop, though.
Well, it's got to be played with music. It's such a long fucking game.
No, it has to be played with K-pop specifically, just because it's usually... In IGN Pro League, during the adverts and stuff, it's usually like K-pop songs. It's a thing.
Yeah, people were complaining when they weren't playing enough K-pop. You can see it in the chat. They're like, "Where's the K-pop?"
Now follows a long, awkward silence.
Oh, and it's the... is it the Riot Invitational tomorrow? Where it's top games playing against Riot staff in League of Legends.
I don't know.
Might have to watch that.
No. No, you don't.
I enjoy watching LOL. It's one of the few sports that's going on at the moment. The football season's ended. I don't think there's any Formula 1 this weekend. So I'm watching LOL.
Wow. Isn't it not the Canada Grand Prix?
I think that's next weekend. Could be wrong. Wow, we've got a long... Oh, we haven't gone that far from gaming, so we're talking about League of Legends, it's fine.
Anyways.
Worst team ever we're forming. Slowly but surely, the worst team ever.
We have now put together the worst League of Legends team in the entire history of known League of Legends teams. I mean, there might be some worse ones, but we don't know about them.
We're not organised enough to find them.
No. To be fair, we just don't care. But we got a team together. We're in boot camp right now. We're working our little teeny tiny asses off, and soon we will record some videos and we will put them on the channel.
Yep.
We will finally have some LOL on the channel months after we started actually playing it.
It's fine. I've got enough players to play in draft pick now.
You're the only one.
Just because Nosh hasn't spent his points sufficiently.
I'm not. Well, you're the only one.
Well, it's fine. I'm playing enough at the moment that I'll get enough points to be able to buy a whole load soon.
And yeah, we've got 6 people in our team because we're just so cool. We've got subs.
We'll rotate the other 3. We'll rotate the non-hardly channel people.
Yeah.
Kay's always a good shout there.
Kay with the mad Asian skills.
That's just borderline racist. It's fine because it's a compliment.
Yeah,
sort of. It's very thinly veiled, but
I think she's our highest ranked player.
That's like highest she level. Plays it all the time.
I think we're both level 17, unless she's gone up.
Oh.
But she's a bit higher than me in level 17.
Oh, that's good. I don't want Nosh to be our highest leveled player.
Oh, that's just embarrassing. Considering this is Nosh we're talking about.
Just because I break every known rule on how you should play LOL.
Yeah, no, that's not why. It's not because you break every known rule. It's because you break every known rule, you're not as good as you would actually be if you played it properly.
I'm slowly becoming more mainstream.
I'm telling you, just play Dunkmaster Yi Nosh. I don't care if the build's not viable anymore. You're doing it.
Don't wanna.
But anyway, yes. At some point, this week preferably, hint hint Simon, who's got a crap load of rendering to do, this week, at some point, if not this week, next week, we'll have some League of Legends videos up on the channel.
Cool.
What else have we got up on the channel?
Well, if we record it, I'll render it. How about that?
Yeah, okay, that works. But yeah,
Simon's got quite a lot to do.
What else have we got up on the channel or have to go up on the channel?
There's still Nosh plays retro games.
There's still a lot of whatchamacallit.
Winter Wonderland, Winter Washout,
and Terror.
We are falling so far behind with Terror and Winter Washout. You can blame Simon because he renders both of those series, and by renders doesn't actually render both of those series. He just leaves them to fester.
I've been too busy, man. The weather's the last week has just been too sunny. I've just been out in the garden getting sunburnt instead.
Yeah, I know.
Golf.
Then I went and played golf, and then I went and got drunk.
Basically,
a lot of drinking.
There has been a lot of drinking.
For the past week and a half, instead of doing your job, you went and got drunk.
Yeah.
It's fine,
though. It's fine.
It's not fine, though, because you've done nothing.
I achieved a lot personally.
And
I read a book.
No, you got drunk. The ironic thing is, though, that if he'd set his videos to render, he could just go out and spend the rest of the time in the sun. It literally takes, like, what, an hour to render a video?
Oh,
and then you just come in.
Minutes.
Yeah, and then you just come back in, swap the files over, hit render again, and you're back out in the garden.
Yeah, that's what I intended to do. I got drunk.
I'm not saying anything. Are you going to set one up to render when we go out to the movies?
No, because I'll just turn my computer off and save energy. Save the world.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
What have you become? Anyway, for those of us who are actually doing shit, we've got some more retro games. I've had some Mass Effect go up on this week. I've got to record some more. And hopefully at some point, me and Simon will play some Sanctum. We've had it for about, 3 weeks now? 4 weeks? And we keep going, hey, do you want to record some Sanctum? Yeah, let's record some Sanctum. And then we just don't. So, we will get our asses in gear and we'll get some of that up.
I suppose I could branch out into another retro game.
You could. So, take your pick. And I am going to start a new playthrough this week as well. So that should all be up next week.
I'd definitely be up for some LOL.
And we'll do some LOL at some point.
Yeah, we need to get our LOL training back on track. Jamie, you haven't played today. You're saying like I don't do any rendering, but you need to get back in training. You've got to play a few hours a day on LOL.
No, you really don't. Yes, and we also have a setup video of all our setups to go up next week as well at some point.
Isn't Nosh's more just a tour of the house?
Nosh, well, he did what we told him to do. He made a video. It gets the job done. It's fine. It's fine. It's 3 setup videos for the price of 1. That's all we need. That's what we're going to advertise it as.
Bargain.
Anyway, this is divulged into a train wreck. So, do you want to call it a day?
Yeah.
We have more than enough stuff for me to have to go through and sort out. So, anyways, thank you for listening. You didn't make it this far, did you? I know you didn't. No, I know you didn't. You stopped when we started talking about Simon's shite.
Oh, wait. Hi, Simon. Just in case anyone did make it to the end.
No one made it to the end. No one at all made it to the end. Not even Nosh.
Bonus.
Not even Nosh made it to the end.
I think the only time it's made it to the end is when I've set it to play and then gone to make some food and forgotten about it.
It's fine. Anyway, thank you for listening, which you didn't do, and thank you for liking the video, which you didn't do, and thank you for subscribing, which you didn't do. And we'll see you next week.
Rapidly.
Fuck you all.